Oh, you know what? This is trying to.
Okay,
It's
you
got
got
it. Here we go. And I did not connect here, but hey, folks, Joe Rivas here, the San Diego Mortgage Guy, and I am at the Menifee Chamber right now with these bunch of people. Everybody say hi.
Hey. Hey, Joe.
And they are here with me to learn Social Media 101. So I'm not going to be able to answer questions. If you do have one, please put them on there. Check the link because I will also email you the outline. All right. So everybody here, I appreciate you guys being here. I want the person who's going to introduce me is Anthony or Tony LaPiccolo.
Yes. Thank you, Joe.
How do they know you?
All right. Well, good to see you again. Thanks, buddy. All right. As most of you know, my name is Tony LaPiccolo. I am the Executive Director for the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, everybody, and welcome my good friend, Joe. Joe and I date back probably 5 or 6 years ago. We worked together in the mortgage industry. Joe stuck it out. I didn't. I came to you guys to help your businesses grow and be a connector. Right, Gary? Right. Okay. Before I do that, I want to introduce our executive board. One of our executive board members, Carla Gonzalez, is in the back. She works with SBDC. So if you're looking for small business loans, that's where you go. Ben Dieterich, Law Offices of, he's one of our board members. Thank you, Ben, for always showing up. And then our ambassador, Phil Liso, is in the back with Legal Shield. Christine Mitchell from Stromso Insurance. So if you need any insurance needs, we got 2 in the room. Work it out. And then Amanda, take it to the death. Okay. Amanda Horan from Primerica. So I want to welcome everybody here. Also to the staff of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. Desiree Cassidy, Operations Manager. She puts all this stuff together for you guys. Tony Amatuli sitting in the second row next to Mr. Liso. He's our membership director. Now, what's cool is you guys are all members, and we have some brand new members that just signed up to the chamber. Right, Ryan?
Yep.
Okay. From ServPro, Ryan, stand up, say hello. Yay. Right? And in the back, we have James from New Day Solar. So thank you guys for joining the chamber and trusting your business to us. And let us know how we can help you grow. We can connect you to the right your right partner. So other than that, you don't want to hear from me. You want to hear from the San Diego Mortgage Guy. So Joe Rivas.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. I'm staying here. Okay. First off, everybody, please, except for me because I can't do it here. Everybody, take out your cell phone. Go to video. And then switch it around and put it in front of you. And this is what I want you to say, because we're all going to be doing this at the same time. This is what I want you to say. In fact, so they don't see me, I'll have them turn around and see you guys. All right, this is what I want you to say, and then don't say Joe, because I'm Joe. But basically, hi, this is Joe. I'm at the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce doing some Social Media 101. Then you can say with Joe or San Diego Mortgage Guy, or I'm here. Be prepared for some awesome content coming soon. And then stop the video. It's about 15 seconds. Everybody, on the count of 3, I want you guys all to do it at the same time. All right. So, hi, I'm your name. What's your name?
Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm from? Primerica. I'm doing some Social Media 101 with Joe Rivas here at the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. Be prepared for some great content. All right? So here we go. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody, it's me, Hollywood, coming to you from the Menifee Chamber. I'm here with Joe Rivas to learn some social media content. Get ready for some great content. It's going to be fantastic.
Awesome. All right, guys. So, you guys nailed it. That's awesome. Keep that because we're going to use that to post on our social media. So, first of all, here we go. Oh my gosh, I took the wrong outline. Here we go. I love live. Okay. First of all, my name is Joe Rivas. I'm the San Diego Mortgage Guy. And if you're asking why San Diego all the way up here, I used to live in Murrieta for about 16 years until my youngest daughter went to Calvin College in Michigan. And my wife had asked me if we could move back to San Diego, or she could move because she's from San Diego, and I said, sure, why not? So even though I say San Diego mortgage guy, I still really should say a California mortgage guy. But I don't do mortgages, excuse me, I don't just do mortgages. What I like to do is talk about social media. Now, one of the things that I always say, everybody has an elevator pitch. I always say, hey, I'm Joe Reeves, the San Diego mortgage guy. The best way to get to know me is with 3 F words. No, not that one. Faith, family, and football. So if we can connect in one of those ways, then I'd love to, spend some time with you and go from there. The reason we want to do that is because when you look at my video, regardless of what site you go to, when you look at one of my videos, I want to make sure that there's a connection there already. Now, I heard the surf person here. Okay, so that to me already thinks awesome types of videos. Even if it's just talking about the board or talking, definitely going into the water. So some of your brands already speak high volumes and getting prepared. So that's what I do with social media. Now, who can tell me, being small business owners here, who can tell me what the key is, or at least what I think the key is for successful small business? Anybody? Yes, sir.
Staying with top of their mind.
Well, close. It was conversion. Getting people into our funnel, and then the midway through we do the conversion. That's how we get transactions, correct? Well, we're taking a step back before the conversion into staying top of mind to social media. So, to do this, you have to be king or queen in 3 ways. Cold calling or calls, referrals, or marketing. Does anybody here cold call, warm call? Don't be ashamed because I do it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Referrals, networking. This is what this is. We're networking. All right, so you want to network with your family, your friends, your past clients, network people. You want to stay top of mind, like Chris had mentioned, stay top of mind. And then thirdly, you want to be a marketer. Now, I'm not talking about an advertiser. An advertiser would say something like, hey, this magazine is $100 a year, but if you call today, $50 a month or $50 to cut down. That's advertising. That's when you have a product and you have a price and you're presented to a person. Marketing is just staying top of mind. So I could do a presentation or a video with me in the background and have this there. So you're already getting that little subconscious thing. So that's marketing. When I say marketing, I'm not talking about putting a product, putting a price. I'm talking about you living your daily life, either documenting what you're doing or just putting some really cool interview type videos. Now, I'm not going to go through all of it, but I don't know your numbers for your industry. In fact, you know what? Let me just do this. Who is what you said? We had insurance here.
We have insurance.
We have we have a lawyer. We have a couple of realtors. Who else we got? We got any
Residential, commercial cleaning.
resident? Oh, awesome.
Finance.
Finance.
Right here. Photo booth.
Okay, so we've got a
Real estate.
real estate. We got a wide variety of people here. I know the statistics for real estate, so I don't know yours, but you should probably know yours. In real estate, NAR will tell, NAR, National Association of Realtors, tells us that everybody knows about 2 to 250 people. Of those, 15% or 30 to 38 are going to move, buy or sell this year. Now, if I wanted to chase or market to those or stay top of mind to those, that's fine because that's low-hanging fruit. But my real goal is to say that 2 to 250 people, 100% of them know someone who's going to buy or sell this year. And I want to be the top of mind guy. I want to be that guy or that gal. So when my friend is at the water cooler and his friend or workmate says, hey, I'm thinking about buying or refinancing, I want to say, oh, I know a guy. That's what social media marketing will do for you. It's not going to, and I'll be honest with you, I rarely get a call and say, hey, Joe, I loved your video. Can I do a purchase loan or can I do a refinance? But I have many times received, hey, Joe, I saw your video on Mother's Day. Great. Hey, by the way, my neighbor wants to buy a home or sell a home. So that's what we do. The why, the what, and the how. I'm going to get into the how. That's why we got our phones out. If you don't have your phones out, make sure you get your phones out. And I'm not going to go through these boring statistics. I'm just going to tell you some of the whys. It increases the user's understanding of your product. It increases sales, which is important. Increases traffic. Increase dwell time on your website. If you have video in your web, this is my website. You have video, people are going to stay there longer. They're convinced to buy a product, and then people would like to see more video. Now, the what is really simple. The why was because it's not going away. We need to do this. The what, visual, which is video or pictures, audio, or written. Whatever platform that you're very good at, use it. Again, going back to surfboards.
Surf Pro. I do water and fire restoration.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but still, but
That's not the first time that's happened today.
Surf
actually.
Pro, but still, even that, going to water restoration stuff, even that alone, the video that I'm thinking about, videos that we'd make, is awesome. So, video, audio, and written. Now, the how is the key. 3 keys for the how. And if I speak too fast, please slow me down. This is interactive. This is not for you guys to say, try here. That's why I don't want to give you guys my outline. I want you to raise your hand, say, slow down. What do you say? Things like that, because my wife will tell you that I sometimes talk too fast. The 3 keys for successful social media are: you got to be authentic, you got to be consistent, and you got to give great content. Being authentic, you got to be you. Now, I shared with some of the people that were here earlier that listening down here, I was listening to Elvis. Now, I could put some sideburns on, I could put the gold cape on and do the hunk of love and all that, thank you very much, but I wouldn't be a very good Elvis. But Elvis wouldn't be a very good Joe. I can be the best Joe that there is. You have to be you. So if you are a jean wearing, t-shirt wearing, jean wearing guy, when you're doing your work, that's what you post on. You're not trying to be fluff about anything. Be authentic, be consistent. If you don't have a social media posting calendar, I strongly encourage you to get one. Now, I'm going to talk about 4 platforms. I'm going a little ahead. I'm going to talk about 4 platforms, but every one of them has a different scheduling day. Sometimes on one of them, I'll post every day. On some of them, I'll post Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. On some of them, I'll only post Wednesdays and Fridays. You have to have a social media calendar. And last one, provide great content. The only book I bought in the last 3 years is Gary Vaynerchuk's Crushing It. He's got a book earlier. Now, I've got this on Audible, so I do listen to books. I just do it through Audible. But his book, I think it's 2012 with Jab, 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 Right Hook. What he's saying there is by giving great content, you have to provide content, free content. You've got to answer their questions before they ask. And then, when they know you and like you, then you can give them the right jab, and that is give them the sales pitch. Anybody ever see Mr. T and Rocky? All Mr. T did was that right hook. He was just, and he got exhausted. Well, Rocky danced around, did the little jab, and eventually did the right hook, and then he gave the closing punch. Facebook. Okay, we're gonna go right into this. I've got 4 platforms. I got 5 with kind of my website. I got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Who here has a website? Not a web page, but an actual website. Thank you very much. How many of you guys have Facebook personal? How many of you have Facebook business? Good. Instagram. Instagrammers? YouTubers. YouTubers, okay. And LinkedIn. We all should have LinkedIn. All right. This is getting kind of quiet, you guys. The 4 platforms. If you could go to Facebook, please.
Is it the first one?
Yes.
This one?
Yep.
You're on that one.
The next one.
Robert, you need to go to the next one over to the right.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Mouse is not moving.
Is it too far away from the computer?
Oh, really?
Let me get closer.
Okay.
No.
No. Let me try that here. I love live TV. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
I like it now.
Okay, this is my Facebook page. This is my Facebook business page. If you saw my Facebook personal page, what you would see up here would be a picture of my family. I have 2 or 3 really good pictures with all my 2 daughters and my wife and my oldest daughter's husband. But here on my Facebook page, we have our banner, we have a professional or whatever your picture is, and then if you scroll down a little bit, this is a little difficult here. If you scroll down a little bit, this is going to be my intro video. Now, believe it or not, if you look on somebody's Facebook page, that alone, those 3 items, your banner, which is basically my logo, your professional picture or the picture that best suits you for your Facebook page, and an intro video, that alone is about 60% of what you need to do. When I look at people's Facebook page, they won't have an intro video pinned to the top. They will have something different here, and they won't have a banner. So that alone will increase your, now I'm saying increase your traffic, but that alone will help you make your Facebook business page a little bit more professional. Who here has done Facebook ads? Okay, so I'm not going to talk into that. You guys know the difference between ads and boosting. Boosting just boosts it to everybody in the world. Makes it a little bit thick, a little bit wider. Facebook ads, though, you can have a customized audience. Yes, sir.
What's your opinion on it?
I do Facebook posting for the social. Okay, this is how I post.
Boosting.
Boosting, Dan, thank you. Boosting. I do Facebook boosting. I post on my personal page. I share to my business page so I can get the social proof. And then once I've got like 100 likes or whatever, then I might boost that post. Boost it, or I might even do a Facebook ad on it, because then I can use it. Which one do you like?
I've never boosted it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust it, so.
It goes, okay, so boosting just basically goes to everywhere. It does not necessarily specifically, whereas an ad will go to a custom audience. Now, I can talk about real estate. Real estate agents may do some door knocking, cold walking, but you can also do a digital farm. So if your business is here in Menifee, you can say, put the pin there, say 10 miles, I want to talk to everybody in 10-mile radius. That's not a bad. You can do your own digital farm there. Okay, and that would be like a Facebook ad.
Real quick.
Yes, sir.
You're saying that you post to your personal page.
Yep.
And share it to your business page. Are you kind of bundling your personal page by mixing business in it?
Oh,
Or what are your feelings on that?
me personally, I used to have my banner, my logo banner on my personal page, and then I would have like a picture. I've changed that. I now have my family picture on there, but I still post on there. Not everything, like things like Mother's Day or when I went and visited my mom's grave. Some things I don't post on my business page, but I do post on my personal page. Because I have a
You're
personal.
posting business on your personal page.
Yes.
And then putting that business on your business page.
The reason I do that is because the groups that I belong to are from my personal page. Like Temecula Valley Real Estate Agents, San Diego Attractor, things like that. And then I can just as easily share them there. And, all right, but good
You
question.
find you have more followers on your personal page than you do your business page?
Yeah, I do. There is a way, just FYI, and I haven't done it yet because I didn't want to redo the whole thing. But if you have a lot of followers on your personal page, there is a link that Facebook gives you that you can just transfer most of them over, majority of them. I didn't do that. I had my business page before, and what I've told people who they don't have a lot, because I have like 67 followers. I use it mostly for posting and for Facebook ads. But there is a link that I can share with you guys that if you want to take the time to transfer it over, you got 1,000 or 2,000 personal friends, you'll have 1,000, 2,000 Facebook fans. This way, when you post it on your business page, it'll go to them as well.
Can you tell us that link now? So we
I don't have it by memory, but I'm going to email you guys.
Oh, really?
I'm going to email you guys. So this is what I want you to do. Everybody took their picture or read the video. Let's do this. Go to your personal page. Go to your personal Facebook page, because if I understand how you guys do this, your personal Facebook page, put on that picture icon and upload that video. And then I want you to tag Menifee Valley. Menifee Valley, it's Menifee Valley Chamber.
Chamber of Commerce.
And then on that, now if you want to tag me, if we're Facebook friends, Joe Rivas or Joe Rivas Financial. If not, that's fine. What we did before was we did, hi, this is Joe. I'm here at the Menifee Valley Chamber with Joe Rivas. We're doing Social Media 101. Be ready for some awesome content. Post that and maybe tag 2 or 3 of your friends. You're going to wonder what you're doing, but tag 2 or 3 of your friends.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
How do you attach it? Oh, okay. 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 How do you attach it? Oh, okay.
Oh. Can't you do, oh, you can't do yours. We'll have to go back to yours. We'll go back to yours on that specifically. All right, here we go. Any questions, or rather, let's see here. Facebook, okay. Okay, Facebook Live. We're doing a Facebook Live right now. Everybody smile, because I want everybody to see everybody. I don't want anybody to think that I'm just doing this by myself. Smile, wave. Okay, we're doing a Facebook Live now. How many of you guys have done Facebook Lives? Okay, how many of you guys done Facebook Lives with co-hosting?
Sorry?
Co-hosting, we done one.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
done one.
Yeah, so you can co-host. If I'm in San Diego and you're in Menifee or Murrieta or Lake Elsinore, we can still do a co-hosted Facebook Live. I don't have to be physically with you, but that's one of the advantages. Now, Facebook, believe it or not, when it first started, you know, written content was the key. You got to write the best. Whoever had the best content was good. Then it came with pictures. They preferred pictures over written content. Middle of last year or beginning of last year, they wanted videos. Video is better than pictures, and now the way Facebook does their analytics, Facebook Live will take precedence over Facebook video. Doesn't mean that, because I might only have 3, 4, 5 people who are watching right now, but when I repost this, I'll get like 300, 400 views. Okay, so that's the advantage of Facebook Lives. And original content is better than recycled content. Here's my sin. I'll be honest with you. I'll shoot something, and then I'm like, oh, this is great. I'll put it on Facebook, personal. I'll share it to my Facebook business. I'll post it on my Instagram, business and personal. I'll put it on LinkedIn, and I'll put it on YouTube. And only recently have I started winding down. Now, Instagram, I'll tell you about Instagram limitations a little bit later, but only recently have I actually started changing it around. I still use the same theme, but sometimes a picture is better on LinkedIn than it would be the video that I'm trying to share. Instagram, I got limitations on time, so I can't share the same content. So an original is better. If you're going to do something for Facebook, for your Facebook audience, do it in that vein. If you're going to do something for Instagram, do it with the 60 seconds in mind. If you're going to do something with LinkedIn and YouTube, it's the same thing. And then last, oh no, not last, but in your video, not in Facebook Lives, but in your video, just like going to a concert, the first 3 seconds matter. You know, we don't, I've heard it, and I'm not a band, I don't play in the band, I've never been a rock concert band, musician or anything, but what my friends tell me is that the reason that they give the best content up front first, because they don't know if the guys are going to come back after intermission or if they're going to be too drunk to listen to the rest of the stuff. So they want to give their best material first. First 3 seconds, and again, I'm going to tell you what I do, and I do this wrong. My normal pitch is, hey folks, Joe Rivas here, the San Diego mortgage guy, blah, 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 blah. What you should be doing, and what I should be doing is, hey, social media, is social media trouble for you? Do you want to learn some more things? Stay tuned. And then go into my introduction. That's something that we should all practice. Does anybody have an example that they would like to share? Is it really, really quiet? Okay, let's keep going then. And last but not least, on Facebook, collaborate. For me, as a mortgage guy, I'll collaborate with realtors, I'll collaborate with home inspectors, termite guys, CPAs, financial advisors, people like that. So I collaborate with those people, but I don't just have to clients calling me. Yesterday, I went into #Menifee, and I'll let you guys know. I don't know if well, you got a tattoo. So he has a tattoo shop. He's got like 10,000 followers. I would love to collaborate with them, and I'll show you how you guys do that in a minute. But collaboration just basically means, hey, your name again, please?
Ben.
Ben. Hey Ben, this is Joe. Love your page. Would you mind if I either interview you or if we do like a co-hosted? That's what it means, because then I get Ben's group, Ben gets my group, and my group is not shabby, so you get my group, and then we collaborate. And it doesn't have to be, when I do Facebook interviews, I don't say, okay, hey realtor, what are the 3 things about real estate? We hardly talk about real estate, we'll talk about whatever, and then we'll give something. You have a specific field of law?
Estate planning.
Okay, so we don't have to talk about estate planning. We can talk about, hey, where did you grow up? How come, if you got any, family members or whatnot. And then the third question can be about estate planning. But that's us interviewing or interacting with each other. And again, the reason we do that is because then All the Ben's people get to say, hey, who's this Joe guy? And all of my people get to say, hey, who's this Ben guy? That's the advantage. So if you haven't collaborated, if you haven't gone back and forth with people, you need to do so. One of the emails, and I'm jumping ahead, but one of the emails, not one, I promised you only one email. The one email I'm going to send you is going to be an invitation to collaborate. So I love, if you look at my page, I got a lot of interviews, I do a lot of collaboration, and if you say, hey, I don't have the time, we can still do a Facebook Live. That's pretty much on Facebook, and I'm going back, I got plenty of time still, so any questions on Facebook right now? Okay, make some sound, guys, we gotta make sure we're noisy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, this thing was, I think that thing goes to sleep.
and
Which way you want?
take the next one. Instagram. All right. As you will see in my Instagram page, different professional video. Different professional picture. Got a picture of me wearing my San Diego Mortgage Guy shirt and my hat, which I have over there. I was going to give the hat away, but then I had wore it last week and it kind of got so sorry. No, just scroll.
Scroll the shirt?
No. All the
Where
way
you
up.
want it?
No, just all the way up. Okay, so here we go. Now, here I only have 386 followers. If you look at Joe Rivas 64, I got a lot more followers because I started that a long time ago. And I just recently, within the last 3 months, 4 months, converted over to, I used to be the SD Reno guy. SD Reno guy, Reno like renovations. I was going to be specifically doing renovation loans, and I thought, this is not going to take. So I looked around, I came up with San Diego Mortgage Guy, and my website, SD MTG GUI, my Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, everything got changed around. So, but here, I know that these people are earned followers. These people are people who actually follow me. Every one of those, except for 2, are people who follow me first. Now, can you type up there Menifee, hashtag Menifee? Or just Menifee?
Pressure.
Oh, I love this. This is good. This pressure's on you. So first of all, on this, here you go. Just click on that one.
That mouse doesn't work.
It was my fault then, Robert. Sorry about that. It was my mouse. It wasn't you.
No big deal.
Okay, so hashtag Menifee. This is Menifee Valley, right? Scroll down. Oh, is it this guy? Click on that. Just put your mouse over that picture. Yeah, click on him. All right. No, it's not. That's not the guy. But that's okay. Scroll back. I love this. Thank you, Tony.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, I don't know what you're getting here, but.
No problem. For right now, okay, so we'll stop there. For Instagram, we got that 1 minute limitation. So I don't know about you, but I actually like listening to ads on Pandora and YouTube, and because like Geico has some great ads. I know it's kind of weird. I'm an ad guy because they'll tell me how to give my message in 30 or 15 seconds. So if you want to make that practice, start doing that. And a lot of times, here's my secret: when you see something that I've done, it's just a copy of that. Oh, really? I'm not going to lie.
What?
It's just. But you want to produce the best content on this. Also, what we did here, we searched the relevant word. We searched, like if estate planning, if you put hashtag estate planning, you would do the same thing if you did real estate or if you did insurance. Same thing up here. You're looking for some good hashtags. Look for the relevant words in the industry. Now you want to click, just put your mouse over that one, please. You see how they have 49 likes? This would be a good page to go to. So if you go to that page, click up here on his.
Click follow or just
No, follow. Yeah. Follow means you're going to follow them. All right. And you scroll down. And let's see, hopefully there's nothing inappropriate. Okay. A lot of good stuff here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Scroll back up. Oh, Star Wars. This is somebody that's local. This is somebody, maybe like I love Lake Elsinore, following him, that you may want to reach out to him by, scroll back up. If you don't do this, but the 3 dots there, the ellipsis, if you press the 3 dots, that's how you message them. And then you would tell this guy, he's out of Temecula, I don't know his name, but it's Dark Helmet. Say, hey,
Okay.
Dark Helmet, this is Joe. I think your page is awesome. I'd love to collaborate with you. Can we do an Instagram live or even a video? And I don't have any tattoos, but I would love to videotape someone getting a tattoo, especially if it was a Pittsburgh Steeler. But if you have tattoos, maybe you wanted an extra one. I don't know. But this guy, he would post it on his, and then all of his followers aren't going to be your followers necessarily, but they get a little bit more exposure. You guys get the thing on that? Have you guys been doing that? No? Okay. All right, because I want to make sure that we're getting some value here. Vet out the hashtag. Leave it here, please.
Okay.
But, and I don't know if this happens to other people, but sometimes you'll get somebody who will follow you who is inappropriate. Okay, I'll just call it like that. So I just say yes to everybody, and then I go back and think, oh, that picture, what is that? And then I have to unfollow them or block them. So vet the hashtag. Make sure the hashtag is relevant. It doesn't have to be relevant to your industry, but make sure it's a real hashtag and it's just not somebody. The other thing is, and when you invite them to collaborate, if you could scroll up a little bit, click on this one. Anyone. Pick a cool one. Oh wow, 61
Oh,
likes.
what's this one?
Oh yeah, Rafiki. Okay. When you do it, oh well now.
Oh, yeah, check that. Okay. All right, how about Batman? Maybe.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay.
Well,
Awesome.
that was not any good either.
Actually, that's pretty. No. Okay. Anyway. when
Small
you-
font.
When you get them to collaborate with you, again, you're talking to their people, their followers. It doesn't have to be your industry. In fact, I would recommend it not to be. I do a lot of things with CPAs and financial advisors and real estate agents because that adds value to my clients and my followers. But I would love to do like an estate planner thing, Surf Pro.
Serve.
Oh,
Serve.
serve, not
So
surf.
she can surf down all the water. That's
Oh, Surf Pro. I'm sorry, that's me, guys. It's my hearing, Surf Pro. Okay, so I don't have to be in the same industry. It doesn't have to be real estate related. And you don't have to be a realtor. You don't have to be a CPA, financial advisor, a wills and trust guy. It could be anybody. Anybody here, we can do something, some sort of collaboration. I post on you. Would be really nice if you said, hey, check out Joe's site, and I do the same for you. Courtesy. If you're going to make a comment, and this is something that a lot of people, not a lot, but some people do, don't say, hey, Robert, love this page. By the way, go to my site. That's hijacking. You don't want to hijack. You don't want to be a jerk about that. I personally, I think that's jerky. If I say, hey, Robert, love your page, blah, 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 and then he goes, checks out my page, then that's fine. But don't hijack. That's called hijacking. Don't hijack somebody's comments on that. That's pretty much it on Instagram. Do you guys have a personal, who has a personal and a business Instagram? Okay, yeah. Just personal? Well, you put business stuff on it. Okay, so it's kind of a blend. You know, I have Joe Rivas 64 for my personal stuff that some stuff will not end up there, but my San Diego Mortgage Guide stuff will go back on. And again, I post on both of them. It's just that on my personal one, there's some things that won't make it to my business page. Next one. YouTube. Okay, YouTube is video only, and it can go, actually I don't think there's a limit on the times, but I'm going to talk about a couple of things. If you can scroll down, now if you went to my YouTube page, and you've never been to my YouTube page, a little bit higher, right here, it'll be my intro video. It's going to be my introduction by the video that I shot. That's always, you'll see it on my Instagram, you'll see it on my Facebook page, you'll see it on my LinkedIn page. Since I go to my page a lot, it's not there. But let me talk about this. First of all, scroll up, please. Same three things. And believe it or not, when you look at people's pages, unfortunately, it's not the same. They don't do it. Banner, picture, and then what you can't see would be my intro. So if you go to my page, San Diego Mortgage Guide, first time out, you'll see my intro video again, because I want you to get a flavor of what the page is all about. Tags, so let's try one. You might have to turn off the sound, but let's try this one right here. Let's see how I just scroll down. Okay, now I can do this one. Okay, so I haven't posted this one yet. But basically, because I'm still doing this video, when you do a video, just like hashtags have on Instagram, and that's one thing I forgot to mention, hashtags on Instagram, always put at least 10 hashtags that are relevant to what your content is. Just like here, you want to put 10 tags at the bottom that's relevant to your video. Now, on this video, does your title, and it's I think it's private right now, so I have no views, does your title reflect the video? A lot of times you might have a video about dogs and the video is about parks or cars or something. So your title, and believe it or not, that helps it, that optimizes it. So when people are searching, if people search home buyer, no one's gonna search home buyer exploration. This is kind of a fun video for me. But if they do home buyer or home buyer financing, this will pop up. Also, if you scroll down a little bit, oh no, actually if you go back one, go. And I appreciate this, Tony, thank you very much, you really stepped in. All right, every one of these are called thumbnails. So when you shoot a video, YouTube is gonna give you 3 choices from your video, a scene from your video on what to use as a thumbnail. Now, rarely do they pick the one that I want, so I always just make a picture and that reflects it. So you're, not only does your title have to reflect it, but your thumbnail has to reflect what your video is about. Believe it or not, if this was just, and this is where I had to grow on this, I used to have just whatever the first scene was, and a lot of times the first scene was me. So you just see me, but people would not know what the video was about. So I learned from that. And that's it. Does everybody know how to upload a video onto YouTube?
No.
All you gotta do is press this little button over here, this video, no, don't do it present, but it will go to your videos that, like, if you do it from the phone, or you could do it from the, I rarely load anything up from my laptop. We're doing good in time? Okay, so, but you do it from your phone, you press that little icon, and then you just upload your video. Now, from there, then I go to the laptop, because then I pick my title, I pick my hashtags, I pick my verbiage. Yes sir.
What program do you use for your videos?
Actually, I use my iPhone and iMovie. That's it, iMovie. There's a couple other ones that I might use to shorten the video if it goes too long, like a Facebook. Since LinkedIn can only go 10 minutes, I will shorten it to 10 minutes. But I use it short, yes sir.
Okay, so you just mentioned 2
No,
Apple programs. Is there something
No,
Samsung related?
iPhone is the phone itself.
Well, whatever the other phones are out there that you're not Apple people.
There is no other phone out there.
I agree.
Oh, I say iMovie for iPhones. If you have a Mac or an Android, I have access to, I think, on the trailer part, and I'm going to a little bit into the app. I can only use like 14 trailers. You can use like 28. So I wish I had your guys' trailers. Trailer would be like, oh, click on this one, if you would. Watch this. Forget the sound, but this right here is from iMovie. And basically, I just took the storyline through my picture. This is when I do my Facebook advertising thing. And you just put your video and or pictures, and it will just screen for you. I did one for a water restoration person back in
A certain person.
that's what you do.
Yes, that's
Okay, so I did one for that person during Halloween, and we just did a bunch of pictures of mold, and I did the scary thing. So so iMovie, I would get iMovie if you haven't got it already, and you got to play with it. Bottom line is you just got to play with it. I mean, I have a realtor friend that we did a video together, and he would took like 30 minutes to do his video. I took like 5 minutes. So, and it wasn't you, Chris, but it was Roy. I'm not. Yes, sir.
If you have an iPhone, the best app right there for iPhone only is Videolicious.
Videolicious. Videolicious. There you go. Just become an expert on yours. Remember all these things. We just got to go. You know, the why did I go? I only do 4: Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Deep, go as deep as you want to go. Like for all of these, I will do iMovie. Not because I'm lazy, but it's worked out well for me. Okay, now scroll back out of that. Now, best practices. Go back to my YouTube. Yeah, there you go. One more. Perfect. Best practices for your page. And that's for your video. Video, you want to get the thumbnail, you want to get the title, you want to use hashtags, things like that. Best optimization for your page. And you can see that my banner is kind of a running theme. My picture, except for my Instagram, is a running theme. And then also my About section. If you go click on my About section, I'll get out of you guys' way. It's going to tell you These are optimizable words. Is that a word? Mortgage advisor, social media marketer, realtor partner, small business partner. And then I have San Diego Mortgage Guy, my name, and then my MLS. I have an upload schedule. If you came to this page, you would know that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 o'clock, you'll see a new video on there. And that's what tomorrow, that video we were looking at, that space video is going to go up tomorrow. Other social media links. Now, they should be clickable. I've got my web page, I got Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I disabled mine for this thing, so when I go back and fix it, it'll be clickable so I can actually click. So if you like my YouTube, you go, hey, you know, what does this website look like? You want to get them interacting with each other. Also, what else?
So why did you disable those, Joe? Because don't you want these folks to follow you?
No, I want them to follow me. Go to that page and follow me. I had a problem. I pressed the wrong button,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't have time to go back and fix it.
Okay.
Go back one more. Don't stay there. If you go to my home, click home. That is what your page is going to look like to a new visitor. If you go to videos, and you scroll down a little bit, you can see that I have several videos here. Not all of them, like this one right here is the carnival one. I like in carnival, going to a carnival game with selling a home. You know, you got to be an expert, you got to be random, things like that. Scroll down, another animation one. Keep scrolling down, please. I did this one for my wife, my daughter and her husband buying a house. Okay, now scroll back up, please. Now, that's if you did videos, but you should also have playlists. Click on playlists. That might be confusing to a new person going to your webpage, but if you click on playlist, I have, and this basically sections. I got animations, realtor videos, San Diego Mortgage Guy stuff, social media stuff, holiday videos. Then I got renting versus buying, family. On family, I've got a picture of my wife's birthday. I did a song with Dean Martin with my daughter on her anniversary. I did another song with Dean Martin. I love Dean Martin. Buyer closing costs, and then this one's renting versus buying. I think, mortgage fear busters. But anyway, if you put playlists on your YouTube page and then you section them out. Now animations, this specific video, I put it on San Diego Mortgage Guy, social media, and animation. So it doesn't have to be just one playlist. But if you're a new person to your website or to your page, you know, they may want to look at just the renting versus buying as opposed to all the social media, the stuff that I have going on. So again, the banner, the picture, optimize the videos, and then have playlists, and then your about section. When I was reviewing for this last week, on my about section, I had a email there that was like 3 years old. Yeah, it wasn't going to. So if anybody tried to contact me, they didn't. So, customize. Okay, these two channels right here. Last thing on YouTube. Customize a channel. That's how you customize the whole page. It'll go to different sections, and the creator video is how you would edit and animate or annotate your specific videos. And you gotta just play around with them. Let's go to LinkedIn real briefly.
I had a question.
Yes, sir.
How do you do your lead video on this page? Your
Okay,
intro video?
that's under customized channel. You go to customized channel, and then you're gonna say it's gonna be called a trailer. And then you click on trailer, and then you upload the specific trailer that you want to do. And then if you're the first time visiting this page, that's the first page that's gonna show up. And if you scroll down,
And the intro trailer you recommend should be how long?
mine is, I think, 38 seconds, 45 seconds. It's this one right. Oh, if you go to videos. And it's this one right here. Go ahead and click on it. We won't do the sound part, but I tell you what it says. You guys can see it. It said, hey folks, my name is Joe Rivas, San Diego Mortgage Guy, and you can get to know me by 3 F words. No, not that word. Oh, if you're a buyer's agent and all that, you can get to know by 3 F words. No, not that word. It's faith, family, and football. Blah, 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 blah. So that's all it goes on. And if you could click down here, Tony, just somewhere around here. It is 1 minute and 13 seconds. Okay. So it's the same video that I used for Instagram, but the last 13 seconds are not used. I use it for Facebook, which uses all of it, LinkedIn for all of it. But you got to go to the customized channel to do that. All right, LinkedIn. Any last questions on YouTube? LinkedIn. Is this helping out, guys? You guys are really quiet, so I'm just okay. LinkedIn. It's a little bit more professional, but if you're a t-shirt wearing jean guy, still be a t-shirt wearing jean guy, but your posts have to have a little bit more business lines. Remember I talked about how before I would just post everything to be generic rather than customize it? Well, now I do customize for LinkedIn. It might be the same theme, might be a smaller portion of the video, or maybe just a picture, but I still do that. Scroll down. Oh, wait. Banner, picture, information, and then the first two top lines, mortgage loan officer, realtor and small business partner, social media marketer. For me, I've got to list my NMLS number, but that is a pretty constant theme with my Instagram, with my YouTube, with my Facebook. You know, it's not like Joe over here and then Joe over here. It's pretty constant. It's consistent, I should say. Consistent.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Is that your personal, your individual LinkedIn page, or is that your business's LinkedIn page?
I only have one LinkedIn page, so that is my personal.
Your personal, so you don't have a separate
No.
business page? Okay.
You have a separate one?
I do, but I don't use the business one very much, that's why I was.
Oh, no, that's pretty, I've never heard that. That's pretty, I just assumed it was.
I have we have two franchises, so they're attached to my LinkedIn account.
But they're different.
But they're separate, and they're two.
Oh, okay.
Pro Woodcrest or Pro Idelsmar.
Oh, okay.
So they're attached. You just get it under the.
So, and that's, okay, so there answers your question. Now mine I only have one. If you can see that there's my intro video, don't have to click on it, but there's the intro video again. There's a more fun video. My last video didn't get a lot of views, but let's see, scroll down. No, that's not where I want to go. Go to home. Oh, I get viewed a lot. 166. Click on Joe Rivas. Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Okay, so basically your banner, your first two lines, your area. Mine's gonna say Greater San Diego. I think this hurts me sometimes because I am from Murrieta. I've been here for 16 years. Came in 2000. We left in some people that say, oh, you're not from around here. Yeah, I actually am more from around here than I am from San Diego. What else? That's it on that part. Oh, now talk about the business slant. Okay. Estate planner, estate law person, serve pro, water restoration,
fire
from like for damage, water damage and stuff. Okay. You both are not interconnected on your business, but if you said something like, hey, I have 5 tips or 5 tips or 5 suggestions on how to treat an employee very well, or 5 ways to wow my employee, as a business owner, you can still use that. So that's why I'm saying the business to business, the LinkedIn thing will still be there. You may not have the same industry, but if you have employees, what you're giving value, and that's what I'm saying. When you're posting on there, it may not work for Instagram, it may not work for YouTube, it'll definitely work for LinkedIn if you're doing more of a professional slant on it. But again, if you're a t-shirt wearing guy, don't be afraid to be reported, and you're not. But you really need to do that video with that tattoo guy. I'll get you that right guy, man. Lastly,
We got a question back.
yes, sir.
Just real quick, going back to Instagram, do you have your Instagram connected to your Facebook business page?
Yep, I do. In fact, if you go up to Facebook again. Now, oh, okay. No, I see what you said. Go here, go to Joe. This is going to go to my personal page. All right, so my personal page, there's my family, he's got us, there's me and my wife. But if you scroll down a little bit, keep going. Okay, so I have all my connections there. All right, that's what you're asking. I didn't put it on my business page. Yes, sir.
One of the things with Facebook you could do, you could start and you go to business.facebook and you could open up a business account page manager. And from the manager, you can manage both your personal business and Instagram, and you could tie everything together.
Yeah, now
with the business manager.
Now the business manager, that's good and bad. I have business manager because I have 3 different sites, plus the Instagram,
Right.
plus this thing. But on one of them, I wasn't able to access this on my cell phone, so I had to remove it. So when I do a Facebook ad on my Facebook, I've got to do it from my phone or separate from business, from my ads manager account. But yeah, definitely the same thing. Hey, and not advertising, but I'm just gonna tell you, and I don't know, does anybody here do t-shirts? I'll plug you guys. No? All right, one of the things that I've done, and let's see if we can get to it. Click on this one. It's not a good picture of me, but so what? This one right here. Oh, do the beer one. I like the beer one.
Beer one.
Scroll up a little bit. Right here. I usually drink Corona, so even my daughter called me out on this, but Bud Light, I don't mind. All right, guys, go to a t-shirt guy, $3, 3 t-shirts for $10. I think it was like $4 to add this thing. And if you see anything on me during the weekends, this is all I'm wearing. If I don't have a t-shirt, I'm wearing my hat. I gave my last 2 away, and like I said, it's dirty, so I wouldn't want to give it away. I'm sorry. But basically, just share and live your brand. And actually, that's a good one. I just wanted you to know that you can get something if you have your business that has custom gear. For me, other than one polo shirt, I don't have custom gear. But my custom gear is my company's name. Now, what we've been talking about, and I should have shared this in the beginning, is your brand. You know, your company is you, but you also are not just your company. You're your whole brand thing. Lastly, any other questions? I'm going to wrap this up really quickly. Who here has a 8 to 12-year-old daughter? Okay, do you guys know what Musical.ly is? Huh? Okay, Musical.ly, a couple of things that I don't use, but I am a member of Musical.ly. It's spelled music with a dot and an L-Y. All right. It used to be, but when it came out in 2014, it used to be basically somewhere where you could lip sync these really cool songs. What I use Musical.ly for is that I'll take 15 minutes and I'll scroll. And now there's comedy. Now there's not just lip syncing. There's comedy. There's a magician that I follow. There's a lot of good storylines that you can add them together to do how-to videos. Well, anyway, what I do is I stay there for like 15 minutes, scroll, find something that I really, really like. And like just last night or yesterday, I took 5 ideas. So next week, when I redo the video, reshoot the video and do it my way, you know, a 30, 40, 50-year-old person is going to say, oh my gosh, Joe, it's just like super original. No, I'm just stealing the material from a 12-year-old girl. So, so Musical.ly is a great place to go because you'll find great ideas. Also on YouTube, we didn't talk about it, but if you go to trending videos, that's where I got my idea for the carnival. Some guy did a carnival game. How carnival games are hard to win. You got to be a random chance. You got to be a semi-pro or an expert on those 3 games. And I just parlayed them when we had a fair at Linda Vista. I just parlayed them to saying like, you know, selling your house is like playing a carnival game. You know, there's no skill, there's some skill, and there's a lot of skill. And I just connected the 2. So don't be afraid to borrow, and I'll say that gently, borrow material from other people. If you see something that you like on mine, copy it. You know, just shoot your own video doing that. You know, none of it's copyrighted. Just because I know that if I see something I like on your video, I'm going to use it. It's going to get copied. Okay, do me this favor. I asked for your cards. And I'm not going to force you guys. So if you will leave your card, I'm going to email you 2 things. One, I'm going to email you that link, the Facebook link. They'll show you how to. Kind of a struggle, but I can walk you through it. But it'll show you how to take all your 1,500 fans on Facebook personal page and transfer them to. It'd be easier if you just made a whole new page, but if you're lazy like me, you can transfer them over to your business page. Second thing I'm going to is going to send you the format of this, so that if you look at this again through Facebook Live, you can follow along and write on it. And then thirdly, yes sir.
I'm going to finish.
Thirdly, I was just going to say that if you go to my Facebook business page, click here.
Is it,
You got to click on a triangle, click on Joe Rivas. If you go there and you leave me your card and you like my page, you can follow if you want to, but if you like my page, and then more importantly, if you leave a comment, hey Joe, good thing, or hey Joe, you're a bozo, or whatever, I will still call you and say we can do a collaboration. To me, that's my invitation to call you and say, hey, let's do a video. I got a lot of great video ideas that have nothing to do with real estate, so I love it. It doesn't have to be Facebook Live. It could be actually me coming to you and spending 5 minutes with you. And again, just to show you how to upload the video and things like that. So that's my thinking for if you like my page. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have a room of entrepreneurs. Some are